challenge reveal because, guys, I have not seen what is under my bed in ages. I've like moved things around sometimes, but I don't think I've ever fully dived in underneath my bed and saw like all my different like memories and keepsakes since I moved here. So we're gonna be doing this together. Let's go see all the treasures that I keep. I have my little slippers on, my little piggy slippers sent by one of you guys, and they're so soft. I love them. Okay, I don't know what we're gonna find first. Let me just like reach underneath my bed. Ow! It's my ukulele! I have not played this in so long. It's been a year. And I used to know like 2 songs, and now I don't know anything, but I will try to play it for you guys. Oh! That is not in tune! Okay, I'm gonna save everyone's ears and not even try. Oh my goodness. I need to relearn the ukulele. Comment down below if you know how to play the ukulele. And like, what songs should I learn? Like, what are some easy beginner songs? Okay, let's see what's underneath my bed. Oh, there's a lot of dust. An umbrella. Ew! Oh my gosh, there's so much dust in here. That is gross. I was just breathing all that in. Okay, this is an umbrella that I actually made. Oh no, this is gonna be bad luck, you guys, because you're not supposed to open up umbrellas in the house, but who cares? So, this is an umbrella that I made in 7th grade. And as you can tell, I never fully finished it. So I was on a dance team at my school, and we were doing a song too. It's raining men, ha! And then we would like pop it out. We all got blank umbrellas, and she said we could design them however we wanted, and I had no idea what I was doing. I was just gonna create like people, but I never got to their faces, and I only got like the sun and the ground, so mine doesn't look that cute, but those were my dancing days. Goodbye, umbrella. What else is underneath my bed? My hair is all up in the dust. Ew. Ideas. I have no idea what this is. What is in my ideas box? I have no idea. Oh, I'm nervous. What is this? Oh, wow. Okay. A lot of little trinkets. This looks like a bunch of fun. Let's start pulling things out. Castaway Cay, Bahamas. We went on our first cruise to the Bahamas on a Disney ship, and it was so much fun. I mailed myself back a postcard from the Bahamas, and I put, the best Disney cruise ever! I forgot that I did this, but that's cool. Ideas box. Apparently I made myself a frame too. Why do I still have this? I don't know. What am I gonna use this for? I don't know. Maybe it was for my Bahamas picture. I also have this brochure to Shark Valley. Where is Shark Valley? I have no idea. Oh, it's the Everglades! I used to live in Florida. I forgot! Oh my gosh, I love the Everglades. Let's go on a road trip, guys. Let's go to the Everglades together. I don't know how to read maps. More Disney cruise things. I remember we had to like be a secret agent. Oh my gosh, a lot of Disney cruise things. Oh, top secret. Oh, what is this? So this is my top secret thing that I'm not supposed to show you guys, but I am. So these are all symbols that represent something. And I think this was a game that Jordan and I used to play. So, if you see this symbol, everything is clear. No worries. Okay. What is this? Oh, it looks like one of those Chinese boxes, but it has like this super cool stamp on it. Okay, let's see what's inside this. Oh! They're little fortune teller cookies made out of felt. Why do I have these things? Let's see what my fortune is. Be willing to listen and learn. Beware of stubbornness and false pride. There you go, guys. That's your fortune. That's not even a fortune. That's advice. Rip off! And now I have some ballet slipper box with nothing inside. All right. Good job, Audrey, for storing all the trash. Let's move on to something else. Let's reach out at the stuff at my foot of my bed instead of the side and see if there's new things. This is the side of my bed I use the most. I pull things out of. First thing I see is this. And I do use this randomly, but this is probably something I've used the most often. And it's my recorder from elementary school. I'm in 12th grade, and I still have my recorder. And you bet your bottom dollar that I got those karate belt little loop thingies. In 2nd to 5th grade, you had to play these songs on the recorder, and mine are all like very wrinkled. So you had to like use this and pass them off to the teacher, and she would give you like belts, which were these beads. And I didn't make it that far, as you can tell, but I still kept them to this day. I can try to play hot cross buns for you guys. This is what you're gonna have to do when you fold your papers. Oh my gosh, I just did a dab. Thank you, thank you. You can stop applauding now. Okay, well, comment down below if you play the recorder too. I think that's like something everyone in elementary school does. I thought it was a lot of fun, but as you can tell, I am not really good at playing the recorder. I can play probably 3 songs. Here's the other tote that I found, and this was, this was my science fair project. I think this was 8th grade. How does age affect fears? I've had to do science projects since 3rd grade all the way up to 8th grade, and history fair projects since 5th to 8th grade. So I've been doing these things for a long time. They were not fun, and I'm glad these days are over. I have no idea what this is. I think I just pulled out a bunch of like my old school projects. This is about King Midas. Who is King Midas? I don't know. And I'm a horrible artist, but the teacher was nice and put cute. Like, what is this even about? So this just has a bunch of random memories, but my most favorite part of this box is my Webkinz. This is actually my first Webkinz I ever got, and I got it from my aunt. She gave it to me as a birthday present. And can you guys guess what her name is? It's Tootsie! And the reason why I named her Tootsie was because I was eating Tootsie Rolls at the time that I opened up her present. And I just really liked the name. I used to be like an avid collector of Webkinz. I probably owned 12 Webkinz, and that was just mine. My sister owned more than me, and we would put all of our characters online. We'd play the Webkinz game, and it was so fun. I love my Webkinz. Something else I have in here is my little granny purse that I just have random coins in. And I remember a couple of months ago, my brothers were like setting up this little shop, and they would sell things, and I would just come in with my little granny purse and give them quarters. So that's what this is. You guys, I have to crawl underneath the bed to get the next item. Wish me luck. It is so dusty. I can't fit, I'm stuck. I got it. An old Ugg box. Okay, you guys, this is one of my old piggy banks, and this is so heavy. So this is a bunch of coins I like collected, and here's some of my silver coins that I would get for getting A's in school. The rest are just like random pennies and stuff, but this is one of my first piggy banks, and every time you put a quarter or a penny or whatever you want in, it would count the amount of money on the top. So that's pretty cool. I also have a bunch of Orbeez. These would actually probably be useful for videos. I should set these aside. I also have a bunch of chapsticks and bracelets and Happy St. Patrick's Day! Hand sanitizers because you can never have... Oh my gosh, you guys. Silly bands! Did I ever take these out of the package? This was such a trend. This like totally fits with the whole theme of my bed because everything I found so far is like middle school years. Should I like bring these back, guys? Make silly bands a trend again? I love silly bands. That was like the thing in elementary school. Yes. Comment down below if you have an idea of what I'm talking about, because they were huge. I'm gonna just shove all this back in my bed to never see it again. Okay, you guys, let's see what else is underneath my bed. We're back in the beginning. I found another one. Another piggy bank that actually has nothing in it, but it's cute. Okay, I'm actually going to have to go all the way under for this one. I think you guys should look first at what it looks like underneath here though. I don't want to go under there! Ew! Why don't I vacuum underneath my bed? Oh! Oh! Ew! I'm all covered in dust myself. Ew! I am sorry for all you guys watching this. This is gross. So, literally it says vintage collection. It looks like vintage collection. Like, oh my gosh. So, I collect spoons. My dad actually started this collection for my sister and I. It's so dusty. And we, oh my, we collect spoons. So these are some spoons of places that I've been, or places that my dad has been on business trips. The problem with this though is that the case is not big enough for all my spoons. I have more spoons than spots. And it may not seem like that right now because they all fit, but I have some more I can show you guys. So here's one. So these are all the places that I've been to or my dad has been to. Pretty cool. Oh, and a rock. I always love rocks. So they all have some sort of special meaning to me, but I'll show you my top 3 favorites. So this one, of course, is gotta be one of my top favorites. Alright, so this one is from Washington, D.C. It's super cool because it's one of my only gold ones, and I love the design on it. It reminds me of my class that I took last year. I took AP History, and I loved learning about U.S. history, so that one means a lot. And then my second favorite is this one, and it's the Kennedy Space Center. And throughout middle school and elementary school, I would go to the Space Center for field trips, and I love learning things about space. And then my last favorite one is Busch Gardens, which is an amusement park in Florida. And we would always go to Busch Gardens. It's like if your family always goes to Disney World because it's the most happiest place on earth, but we went to Busch Gardens and it was so fun. I love roller coasters, and they have a lot of big roller coasters. All right, that's enough for my spoon collection. So here are 3 more that are not in my case. This one is the most recent, and it's from Hawaii. This is actually from Pearl Harbor. So this was from our vacation last year during spring break, and it's from Mexico. This one I also really like too. This is from the Cayman Islands that we visited last year with Mexico. And it has a little stingray. Okay, last item. I got it. Oh, I'm probably all covered in dust. Spinograph! So this is a kit that I got probably for Christmas. And you can make like little designs on it. So these are some of my designs. This one, as you can tell, I messed up on, but the other ones looked really cool. And, oh my gosh, I have more! Here's some of my other designs that I made. I thought this was a lot of fun. It's kind of like relaxing, and it looks super cool. So whenever I would write letters out to my pen pals, I would put this on the envelope, like where you usually like lick it and then seal it, but instead of like using a wax stamp, which I never use, but this would kind of look like it, I would draw this on the back. Alright, you guys, so this is some of the things underneath my bed, including my new fur ball friend. I'm definitely scrubbing underneath my bed now. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, comment down below what's the coolest thing underneath your bed. And also, if you'd like to see what are some of the things in my closet or my drawers or my backpack, because I've got a lot of strange things in my room. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, and hit the bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!